Hey guys, it's your girl Jane. Just wanted to come here and give you guys the webcam model tip of the day. Haven't been here in a while to do my tips. Gonna go ahead and take a chance with TikTok as usual, as we've already discussed. How again, I am an adult content creator, and some things I'm able to say, and I just play it by trial and error right here at TikTok. But today's topic is this, or tip, as it relates to being a webcam model. By now, all of you guys across at least my page should know what a webcam model is. If you know what an OF girl is, you know what a webcam model. Well, I can't say that either. We are different. I think I did the difference between what is a webcam model and what is a, OF girl. I'll tell you briefly what the difference is. The difference is, I am an on live content creator. Like I come to my shows and I broadcast live shows versus women that are on OF. They do, and again, I don't know if I can say that, or let's call it OV. They do, they're more about videos, pictures, uploading content, just like you would do right here at TikTok. It's just the uploading of content. I don't think they've crossed over as of yet to actually do live shows. I'm sure there's a lot of content creators over there on OV that what's it called, that they basically make their moolah from the content they put out, but then they may also go over to Sky, and I'm going to use that instead of saying it straight out. But a lot of for those who've been in business as long as I have, a lot of the old school you know originators, OGs in the game of webcam modeling and or content creating, we would make our content off of Sky. For those that, if you know, it's that kind of thing. So let's get into today's webcam modeling tip. Today is go to bed when you feel like you're tired. If you are absolutely tired, log off. I yawned like 4 times today in my shows, and I was pushing it. Also, keep in mind, this is a golden tip. We're going to start calling them golden tips, y'all. Golden tips for my old 40 and over webcam models, as I am 48 years old, and we talk about premenopausal, we talk about energy loss, we talk about we just don't feel like it, we don't, our motivation, our physical energy, whatever it may be that is got us in this phase of life that we go through. And again, being a woman who's in the business, who may not feel like sometimes getting up, putting on the makeup, putting on the glam look. For those that are more on the glamorous side, some of those that are more on the dom side, that are older, you may not feel like stretching those boots on or whipping out that whip, whatever it is, right? Again, my 40 and older webcam models, go to bed. We need to take a nap, okay? I'm at the age at 48, I need to take a nap. It is what it is. And so we're sitting up here yawning, sitting up here just like, what, not really feeling it, but not feeling it. Again, you reach a certain age, and this can be applied to any woman over 40. You're going through premenopausal or you're in menopausal, and we have our off days, as I said before, and you just not feeling it. It's okay to just not be feeling it, right? One thing I have learned about this business and anything in life, if you push yourself sometimes too much, you can create what's called burnout. And you can, if in other words, this job that we have as webcam models, it's supposed to be fun. So when it stops being fun for me, I know that that's my time to definitely quit. When it just stops being fun, when I've heard put it this way, unless I've heard everything on the planet that a man was into, then that's probably when I'll stop, because men, couples, people never cease to amaze me with how much they like a certain thing. And we're talking about just the fun and playful stuff. Again, I am a fetishist in the business, so I cater to. I'm gonna go with start saying I'm more of a role play woman, because what happens is, even though I do cater to fetishes, but what happens is, in the business, fetishes normally are geared towards um, doms, hardcore domination in a way, S&M. I'm gonna let that pass. Good old happy LA. So I say all that to say, yeah, so basically, so I mean, I'm a fet model, and I say that because of the nails. I could go and say I'm a nail model, but I know that there's so much more that goes into the bucket of what I bring to the scene. It's not just the nails; it's a lot of other things that I cater to in the business as it relates to, again, not just men liking nails, but again, more of the playful, fun stuff, fetishes. But I do know that on most sites, as it relates to categories, which I'll come back with another tip, just it's okay, just like right here at TikTok, people talk about have a niche or whatever it's called. Same thing with the industry. You don't always have to know what your niche is, going in. You don't always, and that can change. You just kind of allow the audience to show you the way, so to speak, based on your views, based on what it, in this case of webcam only, we don't base it necessarily on views. We base it, unless we have content out there, and we base it on basically the content that's getting the most, gosh, again, I gotta be careful how I word when it comes to the moolah. But if you're getting more men uh, liking, I should say liking, but sprinkling you, sprinkling you with gifts, so to speak. If you get more of that, then that's what you'll pay attention to. But again, that's not the tip. Today's tip is, if you're tired, go to bed. And so, because a lot of times, and that's any, I won't say it's any job. I was just about to say it's any job, but it's not, because how many people work regular 9 to 5s? And I don't care if you get there and it's 12 and you're sleepy and tired. I don't care if you're tired as soon as you hit the door. I don't care if you're sleepy and tired to get your first cup of Starbucks and or coffee. I don't care if you're tired on that last stretch, 4 o'clock, five, right before it hits 5 o'clock. 9 times out of 10, or 10 times out of 10, if I'm not mistaken, you have to stay. You have to stay. For my 9 to 5 folks working regular jobs, I don't care how sleepy you are, I don't care how tired you are, you got to stay on that job, or you stand at the risk of, losing your job. We as webcam models, and anybody else who is an entrepreneur and or self-employed, or can do their own thing, and this is, again, like I said, my videos can be relatable to just any and everybody, so to speak, because it's not just geared towards webcam models. So if you're anywhere along the lines of being an entrepreneur, you can, if you're sleepy and you're tired, go to bed, take a nap, take a power nap, I think is what it's called, so that's important to know, because then you can rejuvenate. In my case, what I'm going to go do, I'm going to put me on a movie, I'm going to go lay in my bed, and just relax and chill out for the rest of the day. It is out here in California. What we got, what time is it? It is 5:54, about to be 6 o'clock. I might sleep until maybe 8, 9, 10 o'clock, 9, 10 o'clock. If I wake up and I feel rejuvenated because I've gotten rest, I can log into work. I can just go ahead and log in, and see the energy. Also, I noticed it was slow, so this goes into the bucket too. When it's extremely slow in your broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, because there are men that are cam models too, if it's slow, then you can just log off and do something else. You may not want to take a nap. You may just, take a 2 hour break, watch your movie, I don't know, scroll, go for a walk, do whatever it is that you do a hobby, or I was gonna say habit. Do something until that time passes, and then you log back in. My biggest question has always been, I think, well, it's some of the top 3 questions in webcam modeling, which I'll come back and answer those after I finish. So instead of me going to go take a nap, I'm gonna come back here and do 2 more videos with tips regarding our webcam models. But today's tip of the day is, if you are tired, if you are sleepy, it's okay. Log off. Them, trust me. I've been in this business for over 15 years. The men, period, and this is applied to women in the business and women are not in the business. Men, I know that they say it's a shortage. I know there's no good men, da 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 da. But in the world of webcam modeling, it's not necessarily about how good, because we don't really know these people close in person or their character. They will be there. You will have a choice to choose, from the good guys, and they will be there. Don't worry about it. Go take a nap, take care of you. And that's what I got to tell myself. Take care of me. The fellows will be there, just like real life. They're going to be there. So anyways, with that being said, you guys will see me in the next video. Bye for now. One love, kisses.